Bismillah. Adaman, Adahim, which means, in the name of God, the gracious, the merciful, the beneficent, the creator of the worlds, my Father God, Allah, above, the one to who praises forever due. I come to y'all in peace and blessings. Y'all forgive me. Lips a little chat. I don't like that feeling. And people got the music up at the church, right? I mean, up at the parking. Uh, this might be interesting. Or it's okay. I encourage y'all to get up and get out, man. This ain't me playing music in the background. These people up here, they got, I think they having church or something. I don't. All right, that John loud. But y'all get up and get out, man. You know, make the best out of y'all day. I'm throwing off, man, because I started thinking about this a bit. I'm not trying to be funny. Uh, I think black folk do be a bit get a little carried away. It's another whatever. But that's not story for not done. Y'all I started thinking about I know people throw it off on this. But listen, get up and get out, man. Make the best out of y'all day. Uh word. I worked last night. Word. Might be moving a little slow, but it's alright. I told you I ain't on time, people. Like people I'm not caught up with time. Many people it's like a schedule. I ain't scheduled. Word. If I got my time, I like to be a morning person. All right. But but you gotta be flexible though. Be like water. I think Bruce Lee said you gotta be like water, man. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. I roll with how the day gonna roll. All right. But on that note, I do encourage y'all to get up and get out. Uh, make the best opportunity of your times. Take advantage of the time you got. Every day you above the ground and the ground ain't on you. That's something to take advantage for and be blessed, man. You know what I mean? I know many of people wish they can just come back. Hey, once you're gone, you can't come back, brother. Best thing you could do down here is do the best you can. You know what I mean? Many people, man, imagine how many people in hell wish they can get another chance just to wake up or they in a reality that will never change. You understand me? Word. But just to be on top of the ground, I would take advantage of the time. You know what I mean? Don't let it pass by. Many people let stuff pass by, play games. Listen, if you playing with yourself, that's good enough as it is. Word. That's good enough as it is. You know what I mean? You too old to be playing games with yourself. Even the words say, do not deceive yourself. Why do it say that? Because many people be deceiving themselves. uh, listen, man. I feel that word John coming on because I ain't read do my Bible John this morning. So that John be always right there. These people, I come to the park to chill. I come to Park Green. We got church going on up this young man. You know, only some black folks. I ain't gonna flash. Word, bro. I thought they was having a cookout or something. Man, y'all doing too much, man. I'm just saying, bro. I love the Lord as much as the next person. Nothing wrong with really having, but they just for the music, bro. I ain't gonna do it that, bro. That's the same thing going at the real church. Music. Listen, man, if y'all want to chill. You know what I mean? Like, chill. That y'all throwing me off though. I ain't gonna flex you, bro. This is not me playing music in the background. I don't do that crap. All right, if you can hear it or not. But let me stick to this, cause that junk is throwing me off like a mud. I ain't gonna flex. You do that like in your backyard or something. But it is what it is. People got the right to do what they want to do, I guess. I don't know. That's like people been in church all day, bro. Because they be doing that sometimes, bro. Like the black folk different from the white folk. The white folk they had like 3 services. They had 3 services by the time black folk done had one. Word. I ain't gonna flex. I used to go to my white brother's church. Word. They had 3 services. From like 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Three of them went back. Go to black church, you get there at 9, you're gonna be there till about 2. Word. Dude don't never stop. Word. Hey man, I don't got it ain't about the length for it. I'm just saying, bro. Like I'm just saying, people they do a little too much sometimes. It's too theatrical, theater like. Uh, you know what I mean? Like, my opinion, all the churches. It's a blessing to go to church. I miss going to church. I miss what? I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that like a few minutes before I got here for real, Sunday. Miss that my great grandma used to make sure all of us used to go to church. Word, bro. That's one thing. There's one thing about it. Yeah. Listen. There's one thing about it. If you the head of your household, you should make sure all your people know something to some degree. Word. If you don't, that's show how much time you've been wasting. That's one thing I can say. My great grandma took everyone to church. My great grandma got a whole bunch of family. She got nieces and nephews, and all of them stayed with her. A big bunch, if you, my great grandma's house, it's not hers no more. But if you'd have went to her home and seen her wall, she got pictures of people that she helped raise. You know what I'm saying? Lots of them, lots of them. Not just her family, but even her sister's family, which has become part of her family. You see what I'm saying? My great grandma had 2 daughters, but her sister had four children. You know what I mean? She like her. My great grandma's sister died. You know what I mean? And like she helped raise her 4 kids. Word. A long time ago. That's one thing I love my great grandma, and she made sure everybody went to church, bro. The people, they don't do that. You know what I mean? All right, good morning, y'all. Yeah, they don't do that. Like, it's a blessing to have someone take y'all to a church, especially in these days. It ain't for no fun and fashion thing, cause most stuff just it ain't nothing really there, bro. It's like going to an event. You just came and you gone. Nothing there. You know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? But it's a blessing to be around, to have someone who really cares and not just really take you to church, where they want you to get something about it. I still been a little dude in the Sunday school. Word, Miss got Pastor Joe, and his wife, Sister Sandra. I'll never forget them as long as I live, especially Sister Sandra. That was my first Sunday school teacher, Sister Sandra. Word, over there from Sloan, long time ago, up in Massa Heights behind CVS. Word, like it's a little road when you go up Massa Heights, and you before you trying to think, like you go up a little bit, you know, way before you get to Walmart. Going that way, like right there where CVS at, you make that right, go down a little hill, church be right there. I miss that church. Lord, my great grandma made sure we all went to that church. Even before that church, they had First and Jackson, whatever, Third and Jackson, whatever they was at. But he was always just trying to get the people going. You can only do so much, you know what I mean? Once the people get of age, it's on them to this and that. But you gotta go to set the standard of living, so the people around you will know. If anyone been around my great grandma and don't know what I'm saying, your ass twisted as hell. Something wrong with you. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. And my great grandma was judgmental, hypocritical. and stubborn as a mule at sometimes. You know what I mean? She an old school woman who didn't have a whole lot of teaching, but she word she wasn't uh she wasn't thoroughly equipped as far as like to deal with people, as far as dealing with, but she was serious though, and I can respect that. You know what I mean? Because listen, Jesus said, I wish it was rather hot or cold. She was hot. She won't cold. Some people cold. You know what I mean? He said, I wish you was rather hot or cold. I would rather be legalistic. I'd rather be legalistic and serious than everything gonna be all right and play games with the Lord. Because that's how many needs will be. Stop talking. You wish you had something to say. Satch Man Sing, if that's your real name. That's why you watching me. Bless you, whoever you is. A cursed one. But listen. Yeah, that's one thing about my great grandma. My great grandma was serious. Word up. She, you know what I mean? She wasn't perfect, but she was serious about what she stood on. You see what I'm saying? And I take that. I'd rather be like that any day. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're drunk, how whatever. As long as you're serious in your heart, right? You'll be alright. Then these people, fake as hell. They can't bring their children, say nothing to their children. They ain't got nothing. Nah, my great mom, she wasn't no teacher. But what did she do? She had a light. All she had to do was let her light shine. I guarantee you, you won't go and play with her. Word. You won't go and come in that house playing with my great grandma. She don't play them games other people play. I ain't never see her smoke a cigarette, touch a drink. I ain't see her into no bull crap or witchcraft, none of the other type. I ain't never see her manipulate the people around her. She was an old woman. But as a young woman, she did these things. Many of these people, word, I ain't never see her looking for another man. Yeah. I ain't never see her look for another man. Some of y'all married and y'all cheating on y'all husbands and y'all wives and claim to be this, claim to be that. Yeah. See how strong you is. Hey, my great grandma had a man, Jesus. Believe that. Long as I've been alive, I ain't never seen another man come in the house, and I know a lot of old people still looking for love. Not necessarily they gonna find, I'm just saying they looking. You know what I mean? I ain't see her looking. Word, I ain't think about looking. Nah, she was serious, man. These people, they not serious, bro. They not serious. Being serious ain't nowhere near on their plate. They fake as they is. They fake as they look. They about as real. I don't even want to be rude, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Why, bro? Me, one thing you can't say about me is I mean what I say, and I stand on what I believe. I don't give a damn about nothing else. You see me walking in it, don't you? Yeah, I die. I'ma die. I'd rather die being 100. Die in truth than being falsehood. At least I ain't living a lie. Tell you what. Word. I try to pull the people around me in the right way. You can go back and look at what I said, what I tried to do. What about you? Or just in general. What have you been doing? Words. That as far as people who supposedly this and that. What have you been doing? Trying to do? Word. Can't even do nothing for your family. Word. You know what I mean? Must be weird. But hey, that's one thing I do love, that could be anybody in that situation. Anybody who stand up for truth and got some type of light, respect them, honor them. It ain't the people around might not always appreciate it. Hell, they didn't appreciate Jesus. They put him on the cross. Imagine what they'd do to the rest of the people. You know what I mean? Give them an inch. That's why the folks around me, I won't give you an inch to do none of that crap. Come for me a certain way, you better hope on, better hope this and hope that. Better hope the word. You can pray all you want to the Lord, let stuff go a certain way. I guarantee you, I'm a fighter. David was a fighter. Abraham was a fighter. Solomon was a fighter. Listen, man, we ain't just gonna sit back and let stuff happen, bro. You come at me this way, I cut your ass up quicker than you think. You supposed to be a preacher, isn't it? Yeah, and I cut your ass up too. Better go on with that crap. Word, dig a hole for you. Shit. Lord, forgive me. Uh, because if you got intentions on, I'm just saying, bro, I'm a pretty positive person. You know what I mean? But it's when you come that way, though. All right, that's the way you spend it. We're gonna spend right along with you. Uh, but, but hopefully it won't have to get to that. Hopefully the Lord will put a stop to any bull crap, any action or plots or plans that they think they could make or create. Word. Hopefully it all just unravel as far as what they trying to do. Or before they very face. That's like the people who were chasing the Israelites out of Egypt. Like they own stuff started going into confusion. Like word, you know what I mean? It be like that. Alright. But sometimes we go through things that shit cool. Yeah, that's cool. But even in a losing situation, we still got a victory, bro. You know what I mean? At least you ain't go out like the rest of the damn people who sold their people out or something, bro. That's worse than all, bro. You turned on your own damn people. I wouldn't want to live. I'm just saying. I don't know how that feel. Don't want to know how that feel. Word. I'd rather die being me, bro. Word. At least I kept the band. You know what I mean? At least I kept the band. Believe that. Starting to sweat a little bit. But it ain't hot out here. Alright. But I encourage y'all to get up and get out, man. And for y'all brothers and sisters who that person, who that glue, who hold stuff together, stay strong, my brother and sister. You're gonna have many things around you. Hey, even the people, the people around you gotta watch them the most. The Bible say a man's enemy is gonna be the people of his house, so you gotta watch them damn people. Jeremiah, the Lord told Jeremiah, watch people over. Yeah, you gotta watch these damn people. Believe that. You know what I mean? Jesus understood that very, very well. Keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. You gotta keep an eye on their ass. Word. Believe that. Uh, yeah, believe that. Listen, man. But for y'all who that glue, stay strong, man. Stay strong. And whatever come your way, you know you did the best you could do. And I'll be happy and die in peace with that. Hey, many people come and go. It was people with G's. It was in John chapter 6. Jesus was talking to the people. And they said, it's a hard teaching, man. Who can accept it or whatever? Like, word. And he said, he said, son, they started walking away one by one. They won't never would. You see what I'm saying? There be many people around like this and that, but mine's not really with you for real. That makes sense to you. Me personally, I love sorting them out the way. I'd rather know earlier. I'd rather get this out the way ahead of time than spend 10, 20 years with the wrong person. They kind of do you some harm. Word. I'd rather people be gone. Believe that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna flex. Word. That's why I kick it solo. I got many friends. Many friends. This and that. I don't depend on nobody, but I got many friends. Word. Different states. Word. That I was gonna say something, but I don't know. My word. And know why you doing what you're doing. You're gonna have some weird ass people watching, stalking you, but that's a good thing. Because if they won't watch and stalking, then you just wasting your time. All right. The people watching and stalk you, Rashada, every day. Every day, I got people send me stuff every morning. Send me a message. I'm on the mind for the people. Word. Why what am I doing that's bothering you so much? But you gotta be locked and stocked in. I'm on your necks. Yeah, that's all that is. Word. Even the people know it. Even the people like, you know you do that. Yeah, I know it. What you talking about? You ain't gotta tell me. I know it. Word. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Word. But anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but I can probably give y'all a little bit more. This and that. I'm really about to jump off, chill out, probably cut the grass, take a nap, and we're running back again to tomorrow, man. You know what I mean? Word up, get my stuff together, slide out, hop on the plane, do it all over again, and disappear on these folks. Huh? Yeah. Run my stuff up, hop on the plane, slide out, this and that. One day you see me, next day, where he go to? Word. Time to slide, time to slide. Hey, I ain't got no one to explain to. I ain't got to call nobody, let them know what I'm about to do. When I'm gone, I'm gone. Word. Where you going? None of your damn business. None of your damn business. And even with that, I'm gone.